Hey guys, I'm Shannon Smith from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and this is my review of my favorite horror film, The Omen, which was released, I think 40 years ago almost, or 41, because it was June 6th, I believe, 1976, with one of my favorite Oscar-winning one-time actors, Gregory Peck, Gregory Peck, then 2003 film To Kill a Mockingbird, and a bunch of other people, and directed by Richard Donner, who did one of my favorite kid films in the 1980s, The Goonies. So, here's a little bit about it, and it's, one of my favorite Halloween-type movies, too. There was a marathon a couple of days ago, big giant Gregory Peck fan, it's on YouTube, 3 movies on YouTube, and a 4th one probably somewhere out there. But yeah, so the story takes place in Rome, Italy, I believe. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah. And this ambassador from Great Britain, the ambassador of Rome, actually played by Gregory Peck, he rushes to the hospital in Rome to find that his wife just lost their baby. Or should I say, got murdered. Which you'll find out later, especially if you see the movie. And I'm sure you have, probably, because it's been out since 1976, as I just mentioned. So, he goes to Rome to go and tell his wife, but what he doesn't tell her is that they adopted this little boy because he does not want to upset and disappoint her, just because of the loss of the baby. And there was a secret adoption too, there was no files or records of the parents. And the baby's mom has also died at the same time that the baby apparently did, their original baby did. And then a bunch of crazy stuff happens around 5 years later. The nanny hangs herself. And it's look at me, Damien, this is all for you. After looking at this mysterious Rottweiler, who you would later probably find out in a way that he's, or she, whatever, is a protector of Damien, just to make sure that nothing gets killed or nothing. And a bunch of other events come up after that, a priest that warns Gregory Peck's Robert Thorne twice, I believe, that the son that they adopted is the Antichrist, Damien Thorne, is a jackal, and he gets struck by a cross, in a diagonal version, all through him. And there's this photographer that also takes pictures of the priest and everything before the incidents, of course, and shows lines and stuff. David Warner, the photographer, Keith Jennings, he has a big gigantic line across his neck, and then he later gets decapitated. For example, that there's one that looks like a rope hanging from the nanny right before they die and everything. And they go to Jerusalem to go meet this guy named Carl Buchenhagen, I'm pretty sure, that tells about these 7 daggers that could kill Damien. And then David Warner dies, of course, and they don't see Carl Buchenhagen until next movie, which I'm probably going to do, next. Maybe the whole entire Omen trilogy, and maybe number 4, right before I go and see either The Magnificent Seven or Deepwater Horizon, which is probably going to be in, maybe 4 o'clock that I'll leave, and it's 2 o'clock here almost. So maybe I'll get done the movie reviews. And there was a stupid remake as well that was 2006, and it wasn't, don't go watch that, you guys. It's just frame for frame that copy of the original. There was nothing that much new to it, except for the way that one of the characters died, as far as I'm concerned, because I've never seen that one, but I heard some bad stuff about it. Even though it made lots of money in 2006, I believe, with an all-star cast that included Levi Schneider, I think, from the Scream series, and a bunch of other people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, and anyways, there's this most shocking part at the end. There's this massive funeral scene where you find out Gregory Peck and the wife, played by Lee Remick, died. when it was originally thought that Damien got killed at the end. Because you see Gregory Peck with one of the 7 daggers that's supposed to kill Damien at an altar type thingy. And the police officer shoots, but you never see who gets killed until the very end. And then Damien gives like a smile at the end looking into the camera. And then you find out that he's evil in the sequel, which I'm probably going to go over in a minute. So yeah, that's my review of 1976, The Omen, starring Gregory Peck, Lee Remick, David Warner, Patrick Thornton, I think, who is one of the Doctor Who's, a young Harvey Stevens who plays the iconic Damien, and a bunch of other famous people. Sorry, I'm just on this website called You Know as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys probably in a few minutes or so with Damien 2, which was released 2 years later with one of my other favorite actors in it, William Holden. And a couple of other people, I'm sure. So bye guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm like quietly doing that in the background. Yep, so bye-bye. And feel free to comment suggestions as well, if you guys want. Like a top 10 of certain movie or whatever. Even if it's an anniversary. So if The Omen, I think, is 41 years in June. Because I think it was June 16th. June 6th, I'm pretty sure. Which also is symbolically 666. The number of the Antichrist where Damien has on the back of his head. And there's this really scary nanny that replaces her name Mrs. Blaylock, who is also a guardian and awaits Damien, who pushes the mom out the adopted mom, Kathy Thorne, played by Lee Remick, out the window into a hospital ambulance type thingy, and she dies. And she already fell off of a staircase type thingy while hanging up some flowers and fixing them, and then Damien pushes her off. And I don't think he knows really that he's Antichrist yet until number 2, which I'm gonna most likely do a review of next. So yeah. But even a top 10 of certain celebrities, I'm a big movie fan, for example. So yeah, I can probably do anybody. Whatever. I'm just getting a good picture of number 2 now on my phone, probably. So since I'm doing the review on my iPad. So yeah, please comment and subscribe. I'll probably do that back if you guys want, or whatever. And I mostly do movie reviews, so I probably won't be doing movie documentaries or anything like that. So bye guys. Bye-bye. See you guys in a couple of seconds or so with number 2. As soon as this is done uploading. Bye-bye. Happy Halloween if I don't see you guys. And even as I'm just saying about The Omen and stuff, that's one of my favorite horror films, so that's why I decided to do it for Halloween. Still deciding on my Christmas one. Because I'm a big gigantic movie buff. Even though I'm not one of those people that you see on YouTube. This is my room, you guys. So I don't really have any movie posters yet. Maybe if I get my own apartment one day, because I'm officially 23, so I may be moving out soon. So yeah, bye guys. Feel free to subscribe, comment what I should do, what movie I should do next after the Omen series. Even if it's not a celebration type thing, if it's not Christmas or special holiday on that. Yeah. I'll do random movie reviews too. And I'll try not to do the new ones yet until everybody's pretty much seen it on DVD type thingy. Because then most of you guys probably would have seen it. But yeah. Bye guys. See you in a couple of seconds with that. With this. Hey guys, I'm back. And this is... Wait, hold on. This is the Omen 2 review. That was Damien Omen 2 that was released in 1978. Starring the great William Holden, Lee Grant, and a bunch of other people, I'm sure, since I've never seen this film in a while. I'm watching part on YouTube. And if you guys just watched my Omen 1 review, The guy that plays Carl Buchenhagen in number 1, he's back for like a few minutes, because I'll kind of explain it. And so, if you guys have caught up on that spoiler alert type thingy where Damien is alive at the end of number 1, he's now living with his aunt and uncle, played by William Holden and Lee Grant, and his cousin, well, his adopted cousin in a way. I forget, like, the actor's name. And a bunch of other scary stuff happens, like the aunt has a heart attack or something after looking at a crow, which is symbolic, I guess, in this movie. And even a famous reporter, sort of like, if you guys have seen number 1, which was like 2 years right before, I guess you can say this reporter, in a way, is sort of like a female version of the priest, because like she tries to warn Richard Thorne, William Holden, about Damien, this one, and she gets her eyes pecked out, and she gets hit by a truck and dies. And like this best friend of the reporter and of Holden also warns him, he gets like crushed right between them two trains, just because like he saw Damien's face. And I think Holden did too at that time. And a shocking twist too. But yeah, in this film, Lance Hendrickson, one of my favorite actors from, like, Alien, Pumpkinhead, he is in military school with Damien, like, he's, like, their teacher, I think, or a sergeant, and he manages to get Damien the Bible. As soon as, like, Damien starts testing his power, like, saying events that was right before Damien's time. As we would, like, think, because he was a 5-year-old in the Omen, and now he's, like, 12 or 13. And this film's really great and quite shocking, too. And I mean shocking. Like, I'm scared of elevators after seeing this. Just because, there's this one scene, and it's going to be gruesome, so spoiler alert. That, like, if you haven't seen this type thingy. That, when, one of the scientists at, I think it was a Thorne Institute thingy, he finds out about Damien, like, takes DNA, because everybody from Damien's class has been sick from something that happened when the factory workers actually died. And Damien's the only one that does not get sick. So this scientist does some testing, and he goes up to a lab and he doesn't make it. Just because, like, the elevator crashes down, sort of like if you've been on, like, the Tower of Terror or a skyscraper if you're in Canada. Sort of like that. And like, part of the elevator stays up and then it falls down and crashes the guy in half and everything. Which is just, like, so gruesome. And everything. And a bunch of other crazy stuff happens. Not so crazy as, like, the first one. But, yeah, like, as I said, like, the train, the pecked out eyes, and hit by a car. Even the killing of his own cousin, too. Who knows that? And then, at the end, there's another major spoiler alert, but Lee Grant, she takes the daggers that she found hidden, because I think Nicholas Pryor, the guy, the best friend of Holden, he hides them or finds them probably where Carl Buchenhagen was killed at the very beginning because of Damien. And Lee Grant takes, I think it was one of the daggers or something, and stabs William Holden, and then she ends up dead too. Like, she's like, Damien! And then, yeah. But yeah, so that's my little movie review of number 2. And then number 3 is going to come up probably in a couple of seconds or so soon. I'm just, like, you know, getting the picture already. But, yeah, maybe I'll do all 4 of them, but I'm probably going to stay away from the remake. Just because it doesn't deserve to be talked about. Like, total waste of time. And funny thingy, actually, all 3 of these Omen films I'm going to talk about have one of my celebrity crushes in each. Like, there's Gregory Peck for number 1, William Holden, kind of a little bit when Nicholas Pryor around that time for 2. And then the guy that plays Damien, this one, because he's a 30-something-year-old man. 32, I think. Played by Jurassic Park Sam Neill. Way right before Jurassic Park, I'm pretty sure. Like 1981? Yeah. So, yeah. And number 3 will probably be a super short one, especially if you guys have heard of it, seen it. And then 1991, or something was number 4. Yep, 1991, I just looked that one up. So yeah, I may do number 4 as soon as I'm done number 3. So I'll see you guys probably in a couple seconds with the final conflict, Omen 3. Bye-bye. Please like, comment, and subscribe, even though I said that in my previous video. Bye-bye.